A little more fun topic, I think, maybe. Will we have self-driving cars? Researchers forecast that by 2025, we'll see approximately 8 million autonomous or semi-autonomous vehicles on the road. Elon Musk said on July 5th that Tesla is very close to achieving driving technology capable of navigating roads without any driver input. I remain confident that we will have the basic functionality for level 5 autonomy complete, blah, blah, blah. Just the future. Yada, yada, yada. Fully self-driving vehicles.
I put autonomous in there on purpose. I was like, there's no way he's going to be able to say this.
Autonomous. Yeah. No, I said autonomy.
You blew me away.
Stayed up all
I'm
last
excited
night.
about that. Self-driving cars. I can't think of an invention that will change my life and American life more than that.
Than self-driving cars.
Yeah, because I looked it up last night. The average daily commute for Americans, pre-pandemic, obviously, is an hour. I mean, that's an hour a day that the average person, they have now. Now they have an hour where they don't have to focus. They can, what do you do with that time?
Well, we just covered. They're not even going to be going to work anymore.
You drive.
Well, yeah, that's part of it. But it's gonna change all the stuff we've talked about. Living outside of the city.
Yeah.
Why would you live in the city if
almost any city?
If you could, a car will take you there.
Nashville's bad. Nashville's traffic's getting bad.
It is bad.
But they, so it's in LA. Traffic's insanity, dude. Like. Mm-hmm. I remember driving in New York. You just don't drive, but I remember driving through, going to road gigs, New Jersey or something.
Yeah,
you'd always have to go through the city. You needed to be through the city by 2, and you'd always see that number go. You'd see that number. It used to be like just get through the city. I remember. I lived in New York. You could park in Times Square. Wow. You could just. You drive to Caroline's on Broadway, which is right where Times Square now. You can't even drive there now, and you could park in front of the comedy club, and. That was 2008, 7, stuff like that. But you'd have to go to the city. You need to be through about 2:30 or something. And now, I don't know if there is a time, but it might be one. You might have a window of 11. 11 a.m. Like, I feel like that's you almost have to go at 11 a.m. anywhere because then people are leaving for lunches now. Like, lunch becomes a thing. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, traffic becomes everywhere in California. Traffic's like nuts. It's nuts. People are in the cars for 2-3 hours.
Everybody's in self-driving cars. That's going to cut down traffic dramatically because there's no human error.
50 million of them on the interstate in California, that's a problem.
Yeah, but if they're all driving in the most efficient way possible.
But it's still going to be longer. It's, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but who cares how long it is? You're not sitting there focusing. Like, what would prevent you from living 2 hours outside of the city, and then the cars take you there at 4 a.m.
It's still 2 hours of your time.
Yeah, but time you can do anything with.
I know, sleep, but you still could be like, well, I want to be home. I don't want to. You're spending 2 hours away from your family. Look, people like that.
Yeah.
I get it. Like, people need breaks, from our own families. You enjoy. I've definitely driven before where it's like you want, you're just happy to be alone. Where do we drive one gig? St. Louis. Remember, I rented a car, and that was I wanted to get away from who, and they just go. But I drove that one. I wanted to drive home by myself. I needed I was busy on the road. It wasn't like I needed a break from anybody. I just wanted to be alone.
Yeah.
And it was like a 4-hour drive, and I was like, awesome. I'll just get to drive and be by myself. And, it's like sometimes you need that stuff. So, yes, but you still don't want to spend, I don't think you want to spend 2 hours in a car, even if it's self-driving.
Yeah.
After 6 months, you're going to be like, all right, I get it.
If I feel like if every car is self-driving, autonomous, they can all go way faster too. Mm-hmm. Because the speed limit's only there because at a certain point it becomes dangerous for a human to control it. But if it's automatic, what's to stop them from going 150, 200 miles an hour?
You gonna be comfortable with that?
These cars, they can get comfortable. Yeah, you're laying down, take a nap, just cruising, dude.
But I think if you have 1 million cars getting on the interstate, even if they're self-driving, it's going to be slow.
But if there were 100.
Why?
Because you got to people got to merge on. So like someone's going to have to open.
But they
up.
would know which lane would be the best lane to be in. Everybody would be driving the smartest, most efficient way possible.
I know, but there's going to be a point that if you have a ton of cars, it's still just a matter of the person has to come on. So when new people are coming in, if all of them are driving perfectly sufficient, where there's no one's getting over, no one can get over, no one can do any, because now we got to be all super involved. So this person needs to get off on exit 4. And that one, and then these two cars are not getting off till exit 50.
Yeah.
Well, how's that person getting over to the exit 4?
I mean, they'd find a way to make it happen. You know,
I
just have to.
I'm with Aaron on
Holes.
this.
Huh?
I'm with Aaron on this. I think they'll.
I just have to believe they're. First of all, every car is going to be taking the most efficient route, so there would be no reason to merge across 8 lanes at the last minute to get to an exit.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to tell it where it's going. I mean, you're giving free will up, and to be like,
But like
which is something I think that's on here. You're giving free will to your computers to go. If you're like, you know what, I would like some donuts, and you got to go. Well, I already entered in the computer where my work is, so that plan's done.
Oh, you say you can change the route. You know what I mean?
Then you got to get over it more.
You're right. Now, I'm not saying you're going 100 miles an hour through the city, but I just feel like it. I feel like it would help with traffic.
I think it helps with traffic.
Yeah,
but I'm saying I don't think in California, still, if you have the most of those cars together, it's still going to be slower.
Okay.
There's just no way of.
But if you're at a traffic light and there are 20 cars back, if they're all in sync with each other, couldn't that car in the very back start moving the exact same time as the car up front?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it seemed like it would be more efficient.
If they all at the same time.
Yeah, there'd be no delay
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
Yeah.